Don't miss the absolute worst in monster movie mayhem, undead and buried treasures.
You know, Captain, we should be recording this.
You know, Jack, we should be recording.
This weekend and every Friday and Saturday night at 11 with our pre-show live at 10:30 on this Fright Network affiliate and our Facebook and YouTube pages, if you dare.
Is it wrong that I want their autograph?
Avast, me hearties, an all-new Dead and Buried Treasures featuring Captain Calico Drake and the crew of the Swashbucklers Haunt is up next.
Ha! Alright, I'll do it. But I want a building named after me and no green M&Ms in my dressing room.
Where it's Halloween all year long.
Who is this? I?
2,
I'm Captain Calico Drake.
1.
Well, look who it is. It's me faithful viewing audience, as always. Right on time. And this time, it's a good time to be on time. You see, and it's Talk Like a Pirate Month once again, where most civilians, I guess you call them, try ever so hard to speak like us swashbucklers, but I digress. I, of course, am Calico Drake, captain of the Swashbucklers Haunt, and every weekend becomes a haunted weekend as I bring you the worst that the world has to offer in the form of monster movies from years past on our Fright Network, and this time is no exception.
Certainly not, Skipper.
Aye, Jack, but the only thing about this show is it's a show with purpose. You see, Jack, I'm thinking of retiring.
Sir?
That's right, Jack. I'm thinking of stepping down, passing the torch, handing over the wheel.
Can you even do that, sir?
Well, I'm looking for me successor. I always seem to think about this when Talk Like a Pirate Month rolls around, and you see all these copycats walking around, and especially the theme of tonight's movie makes me wonder. And what a better successor Then blood, Jack.
Someone that talks like a pirate, sir? No, wait! You're not thinking of...
Heidi-ho! I hope I'm not too late.
Oh, boy.
I hear you're looking for a man, and guess what? So am I! Captain Calico Drake! Permission to come aboard, Skipper!
Ever since I saw him in the family tree, I've wanted to cut it down. Permission granted, Reginald. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, Captain. I must say, I wanted to thank you for inviting me back, Calico. I really missed your aftershave.
I don't wear aftershave.
Oh. I mean, maybe it's me. Oh, that is me. I smell fabulous.
You invited him, sir?
Well, there was a reason.
Jack! I really missed your beak. Sort of.
Yes, Jack, I'm looking for me successor. Family, someone to inherit me empire.
Empire?
Yes, someone that is family and someone with training who won't make many mistakes.
Mistakes? Hey, if you like a guy who makes mistakes, I'm right here. I mean, this morning, I left my stove on at the house. Who knows what I'm coming home to?
And you thought of Reginald Gaylord Drake? Your great...
One more.
great grandson?
That's because I'm great. 5 times. Count 'em, 5 times over.
From this century?
Well, history doesn't change facts, Jack, unless you're Marty McFly. Is that why you dressed like a pirate this evening, Reginald?
No. Although I will say, my girlfriend is always stealing my shirts and my sweaters. But if I take just one of her dresses, suddenly we need to talk. I dress like this because I always dress like this when I visit. You know, to blend in with everyone.
I doubt you could.
Land ho! The island of dead and buried treasures is straight ahead, Captain!
Standard landing procedure, Mr. Bones. Ready the longboats.
Aye, aye, sir!
So you were waiting in your quarters ever since we left port?
Oh, yes. This is all very exciting, Grandpa Drake.
Can you talk like a pirate, you cackle fruit?
I don't think so. Look, it's kind of like this. 99% of women say they don't like a man who wears leather pants, which works out perfectly since 100% of men who wear leather pants don't really like women.
I have no idea what you're trying to teach me, but I'll take that as a yes.
You smell like smoke. You know, cigars aren't good for you, Captain. Neither are women, but I'm not about to straighten my lifestyle. What's that thing when you're only attracted to married men and gay men? Oh yes, single. It's called single. What do you call a gay scientist? A homo genius! You almost lost me, Skipper.
Only almost? Why, were you lonely?
Well, I was lonely because I had no women until I met a horny man with no hands.
Well, in any case, welcome to the island of dead and buried treasures.
I love the beach,
Good.
but I also hate the beach. Hot, sandy, but it's pretty, like Ryan Gosling.
Glad he's your friend.
Well, My friend's friend is my friend. My friend's girlfriend is my friend. But my friend's boyfriend, well, he's just scum.
Look, I brought you here to explain the island. To become me replacement as captain and perhaps future, protector of the island. There, I said it.
Like your beneficiary.
Exactly.
Like your heir.
Yes, like me heir.
To inherit your riches?
Yes, you're the winner.
That means there were losers.
I need family. In the months past, your daughter has proven to be an idiot at best. At least you saved the world a year ago at Halloween.
I did, didn't I? Was there a parade?
So, I need someone I can trust. Someone whose family to carry on the tradition of cursed pirates, just in case there's, well, just in case.
Calico, it's all right. I understand. You know why Kevin Spacey was so bad at hide and seek? He came out at the wrong time.
What?
Isn't that what you're trying to do?
No. Listen to what I'm saying, Reginald.
I'm trying to, but you're really bad at it.
These are the caverns of the island. Their worth is, well,
A lot?
not in terms of money and actual riches, but the powers of the island itself are beyond measure.
Oh. Like Lost?
I mean, there's 1 million movies on the island. Do you have any idea how many movies that is? That's 1 million movies.
Right.
Come with me. First things first, I'm going to show you how the movie is chosen for tonight.
Tonight? Oh, you mean this is Friday night and I'm doing this? I mean, Fridays are meant for people like me.
Really?
Do you know why God created men like me? So fat girls could dance.
Look, Reginald, do you want to see this or not?
Well, I came all this way.
Come on. This is the vault on the island. 1,500 of these chests are here, and every Friday the island chooses a film. And appropriately chosen for this week is a gem.
And you thought of me as successor and wanted to be nice to me since I'll be choosing your nursing home?
You know, it's people like you that are the leading cause of old age.
That should be your motto.
No, my motto is work hard, and one day you'll be able to afford things that only young people can enjoy.
Well, you are getting up there, Calico.
I most certainly am not.
Calico, Jack told me you went to an auction last week and 3 people bid on you.
Well, in any case, here's the movie for tonight. Perfect! What a choice for Talk Like a Pirate Month. A pirate classic Long John Silver.
Is that even a monster movie or a horror film?
No, but for me purposes, it's appropriate. A pirate film with swashbuckling, sea monsters, and what it was like to be men back in the day. Ah, yes, to be men.
Men? I'm straighter than the poles they dance on.
Well, this is why I'm doing this, Reginald. I need a successor. Someone who can talk like a pirate, act like a pirate, be a pirate. This movie will help you on all counts. You'll inherit my empire, my fortune, the island, its responsibilities, and me riches.
Really?
That's right. After I'm gone, of course.
Oh, of course. Yes. That's a lot to absorb, Calico. I'm gonna head back up while you start the movie. It sounds intriguing, but, I need a drink. Alcohol is a perfect solvent. It solves marriages, families, and careers.
All right, I can level with you, me hearties. I have no plans of retiring. But me attorney tells me I just might want to find a successor, just in case of, in case something should happen. Well, with Talk Like a Pirate Month here, I thought immediately of family and me bloodline. Can we keep the pirate test of strength going? Well, in this century, I have Reginald Gaylord Drake, so I doubt it. But in any case, I need to get him into pirate shape to be me successor. I gotta get him talking like a pirate, and acting like a pirate. I need to prep him for his career, so I need to prep him for his inheritance as well. 5 generations of pirating and riches has left him pretty entitled. And if I have to continue being the protector of the island of dead and buried treasures, I might as well have family doing it. Someone else might be dishonest. Hey, wait a second! Hey! Just like Reginald. Marooning me here on my island. Complete scoundrel. He'll inherit everything. What's this? It's a letter. Apologies, Grandpa Drake. But you make it sound so good. You'll probably pass before I return. So I'm leaving you with 1 pistol and 1 shot. Reginald. What a scallywag. I've never been more proud. Well, it's not Captain Barbossa and Jack Sparrow, but it is one of the best pirate movies of me generation, and at least Reginald left me with the Mybridge film projector. So, while I figure a way out of this mess and how to get back to me ship, you watch this. Taking you back to 1954, this is Long John Silver in honor of Talk Like a Pirate Month and his return to Treasure Island. A perfect and appropriate pirate film to assist ye in talking like a pirate.
Shapes I see, but one-legged one's not. We'd best go in. He ain't here. Blast you, barman! Where's your hide? Rum! And scupper all this!
I'd be most grateful for the return of the blade. Now clear up them there shambles, or I'll feed you piecemeal to the rats in the cellar.
I'll thank you to stay your interest in the management of my inn, and mind you stay that knife too. And if there's manners to be taught, I'll be bent to the teaching of them.
Belay your swivel tongue, Purity. It were only befitting to watch over ye as any gentleman would.
Gentlemen? Ha! Wipe your chin. It's as greasy as a launching beam, and twice as ugly. Scuttle your hide out of here before I lose my temper!
Yes, Mum. From Mendoza's crew.
After him, you swabs! To the street! Here, 'tis best you have no part in this.
I'll be bound. It's Dod Perch. He mistook the king's pardon for piracy. Slit the rest of his gullet us heads.
Why, leave him on the table. Lively now.
Let him.
Now ain't it a shame to see you in such ill condition, Perch?
Long John,
I bring important word to you. I swear.
Give him a drop of rum to warm his belly as he passes over. Now serve up your piece.
We were sailing here to Portobello aboard the good ship Hope of Bristol when we were taken by Mendoza.
El Toro, eh?
I killed every able man-jack aboard. And we was bearing Governor Strong's little daughter. Her he's holding for ransom.
Of what concern be the governor's daughter to me?
This stinks of treachery. Why did Mendoza let you live, you scurvy dog?
Throw him out on the cobbles to die.
Aboard were a lad named Jim Hawkins.
Jim Hawkins? Him that was shipmate with me at Treasure Island?
He was for everlasting talking of you before we was taken.
Be the lad dead by Mendoza's hand?
I know. Not.
Here, bind his wounds. We'll hear the full of this.
He be carrying now, Long John.
Brethren, strike the anger from your hearts. This poor, misguided sinner has departed into the heaven of Captain Flint. 'Tis no longer befitting for the likes of us to pass judgment on him. He'll be coming face to face with old Flint himself, he will, and be made to give proper accounting for his evil ways. Amen.
We gave chase to the beach. The scum took to their boat.
The very long boat what towed him ashore.
Sailing off to Point Puerto Cordoba, Mendoza's brig. You bunglers. Lay to and dispose of them remains. Lively now.
Bringing cutthroats under our very hatches. Shiver me timbers, I'd like to squeeze Mendoza's greasy cheesehead off his body.
You informer. This counsel bain't for purity's ears.
I, for one, say this is time to cut and rip.
Cut and rip, says you, and us maroon we out the ship like a row of hungry gulls. Not even a bumbo to our name.
Well, if I were captain, I'd lay a plan. One, ambush the first colonial trader what touches shore. 2, border in the dead of night. 3, head for the treasure. And if you're too chicken-hearted for this, I say depose yourself.
Aye. Cough up the charts what point the way to the booty.
Whale's bile, that's what you be. How would you pass Mendoza at Broken Finger Point? What be your plan for silencing his guns? And what's your scheme, knothead? And you wish to be captain? Then by thunder take over, for I'm stepping down. There be your map. £900,000.
Aye, buried there.
Steady your clothes before you tear the parchment. Where be the medallion? It says here the way to the gold is shown by the etchings on a medallion.
Do it now.
He's got the medallion all right.
Medallion there be, but medallion I ain't got nor knows who has. And now, according to your wishes, I resign. Now, I go to see the governor.
Long John's got a plan. Hold Long John.
There's no need, lad, for you to risk your neck along with mine.
Jeopardy is not only for the captain, but for the whole loyal crew.
Aye! Halt! Who goes there?
John Silver and party come to have words with His Excellency Governor Strong. Silver? And who might that be? Plain simple John Silver, sir. Well, simple John Silver, make off! I says in we go. Mind your manners. It ain't our wish to disturb the governor, but to keep our appointment in the proper way. Here, what's this?
For the mates, show no quarter! Blast this Mendoza from the seas. He shall feel our steel and rue the day he sighted Portobello. Make ready to sail.
Sir, we stand ready.
Freebooting pirate. I'll show him no quarter whatever. Him or any other buccaneer that comes to these shores. There'll be nothing but a patch of blood where his ship has been.
But Henry, what about Elizabeth? She's in his power. What's going to happen to her?
Nothing. If Mendoza doesn't wish to boil in oil.
John Silver at your service.
And who let you in?
Your guards, Governor. When I explained the urgency of my visit, they kindly stepped aside.
Get out! The smell's more than I can bear.
Begging your worship's pardon. And your beautiful wife's. Out with thee! Don't you know enough to bathe when you're in the shadow of your betters? Aye, there is a big change in the air now we's gone.
You'll be gone too, you rogue, and I'll have you flogged.
Out, you scum. Would you draw steel on a poor cripple? And him what's heard of your daughter's plight and come to help you?
Henry, hear the man. Maybe he can help us.
Begging your pardon, my lady, but might I make so bold as to say you're as wise as you be beautiful?
Stay your filthy tongue.
Pray speak.
'Tis the hate I have for Mendoza and all his black-hearted ilk what makes me offer you my services.
Why, I have 3 men of war in the harbor with metal enough aboard to sink any popinjay buccaneer.
Popinjay, says you? Well, don't be fooled by his fine feathers and plumage. He may seem a fop, but underneath he's as wily as a vulture. And when the shot and shell cleaves through the planking of his hull and sends his ship down to the bottom with the sharks, your little daughter goes with her.
Henry, he is right.
But knowing El Toro as I do, maybe I can devise a plan to save her.
Henry, I beg of you, on our daughter's life.
Mendoza demands 1,000 gold sovereigns to be left at Broken Finger Point before sundown tomorrow. The money is to be buried on the beach with proper markings. No one shall be there when he goes to get it, or he'll slit my daughter's throat.
Aye, he'd cut her pretty throat for certain. Using force be no good, but there is a way.
What?
I'll have to take this here ransom to Broken Finger Point myself. Me being like one of his own, in a manner of speaking, he'll be more willing to parley. You'll get your little daughter back, never fear.
Oh, thank you.
And what will you get?
Satisfaction for doing my duty, sir. Here be the plan. When he's gone, I light fire signals on the beach. 1 fire means he's sailing north, 2 fires south. With this information, you gives chase with your men of war and blast him over the horizon.
And what makes you think I could trust you?
Sir Henry, you have the word of Long John Silver.
Your Excellency, there's merit in this rascal scheme. We could send men to watch him.
Oh, please, Henry.
Very well, Silver. There's no other choice. But mark you well. Should there be any slip because of your doing, you'll feel the hangman's rope.
As your humble servant, Excellency, might I suggest you fetch the golden sovereigns and I'll be gone. No Mendoza. It ain't natural for El Toro not to be here himself when gold be the prize. Bide here a while till I gives the signal. Speed, Billy! The cove! Billy Bowlegs, I'll be blowed.
What do you want?
Them gold sovereigns. To pay for the life of the governor's little daughter. By your actions ashore, 'twould seem you and Mendoza were not of a mind to share this here ransom gold with your shipmates.
Devil burn you, you one-legged squid! I'll heave it to the shore!
Beat you forgetting, Mr. Bowlegs. I'm now captain here. Clap on sail and look sharp about it. I'll be saving my gabbin for El Toro. Ha ha! Good evening to we all. Quite a reunion. And the gentleman from the cask and anchor. It warms this old heart, it does, to meet up with you all again.
Cut him down to the deck!
Alto! My compliments to ye, El Toro.
This is better than I had ever hoped for.
Put aside that petty pinking thing. Do if I didn't hold the trump card, I'd be deliver myself into your hands.
Son of a blundering ox, what did you do?
Aye, you may well ask. I'd be most interested to tell your crew what your trusted partner were proposing to do with that there treasure when I just happened to come across him and them two poor, now dead seamen he took ashore.
You filthy pig, you'll be shot! Clap him an iron!
Begging your pardon, El Toro, but if you and your crew were to know the true details, would be working the plank for Mr. Bowlegs.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you! He was gonna be...
Throw him in chains! I need no suggestions from scum like you!
See ya, Blade. I've come to finish this piddling deal.
You, the governor's runner! I have the gold!
How one small sack of coins can blind a man to real fortunes ashore be beyond me.
What fortunes ashore?
One thing at a time, El Toro. First you fetch the governor's little girl. Then give me a boat to shore. And look sharp about it.
You filthy dog! While you stand on the deck of my ship, you won't snap your tongue like that.
Let's hear him out.
Nay, I'll be gone.
No. We will go to my cabin.
And most welcome. I hear the good ship Oath of Bristol carried some fine kegs in her hold.
See. And little else.
Another bottle, El Toro. My tongue be getting loose enough to tell you my plans.
Kling! Kling, where are you? Curse you, Kling, I'll have you chained to the keel!
What keep you no cabin, boy, a captain of your position?
I pressed the no-good boy into service from the Hope of Bristol. But he is so stupid, the kiss of the rope's end does no more than make him stubborn like the mule. I think I will throw him to the fish.
Oh, 'tis better to use him than drown him. Send for him, I'll handle it.
Ram! Bring that stupid cabin boy.
Si, Capitan. Now that you've suckled like a pig of my hospitality, I would like to hear how you will repay this. You have made great promises. The promise I made to His Excellency was to deliver you safely into his trap. I told him once his little daughter was safe ashore, I'd light signal fires on the beach. 1 fire to say you was sailing north, 2 fires south. You will never live to light those fires. Now hear me out, Willie. My plan be to send his warships south, while you and me goes north and sacks the king's warehouse. Oh, you have not changed, Long John Silver. You are still a man of clever scheme. Fortune rides the shoulders of them what scheme.
Take your hands off me! Let go! Let go, I say!
There! Serve your betters! There, you clumsy little bungler, you! Huh? You young varlet! I'll break you with these insolent ways.
Out with him before I skin him! Kill you!
Cabin boys, none of them be any good. I remember one we had when I sailed with Flint. We noticed he was reeling more than the ship was. The crew were bribing him to tap the casks. He'd taken a fancy to the rum himself, the young varmint.
So this is your special way with muchachos, huh?
Hard shifty in the eye, ye be. But no more of that. Send the boat ashore and light the signal.
Make ready the longboat.
Si, Capitan. Hey, a double blow for this governor pig.
First he loses his daughter, then he loses his warehouse.
'Twere better to take the young'un ashore. No soldier would dare to fire in the direction of the governor's little girl.
Oh, Long John, mi amigo, your mother must have been a witch.
Spirit.
You keep quiet. Leave the lad to me. He's good to lean on. That's why I brought him along. Now we best move quick. Adelante. Drop behind. Ha, Jim. 'Tis good to feel your shoulder beneath my hand again. 'Tis a long time since Treasure Island. What's the matter, lad? Cat got your tongue?
You're still a pirate.
Pirate, says you. Why, even with only 5 toes, I'd cut and rip if it weren't for the little girl.
How can we save her?
Long John moves in mysterious ways, which you'll soon be seeing. There's something glistening around your neck, lad.
Oh, it's just a medallion. Squire Trelawney gave it to me.
You mean it harks back to our days on Treasure Island? Do it have writing on it? Etched in a sword?
Yes.
Let me see it, matey. I'll cover it well with my hands so the moon won't strike a glint from it. What are you up to? I was resting a bit to catch me breath. Move ahead where I can keep an eye on you. Aye.
Until your dying day, I will be grateful to you. I regret to inform you, this is your dying day.
So you double-cross your trusted partner.
El Toro has no partners. Your blood shall run on this floor with that of the governor's pigeon and his.
And what's left of his scurvy crew goes back aboard his ship.
I see. So you are going to keep the riches of this warehouse for yourself?
You're growing up, El Toro.
And we both know they could hardly accuse me if I were lying here dead on the floor.
Smart as paint you be.
I promise you, Long John Silver, should you ever venture beyond the breakwater, I will peel your skin like a mango.
You make it sound real appetizing. Get him out of here. El Toro, ain't you forgetting something? The ransom go. Here, Patch. You fetch wagons and take this here plunder across the island to Porter a Spanner and wait there for me. We'll trade this here loot for a ship. Marky! There'll be rum in them there casks, but they're for selling, not drinking. And the first man who touches one drop answers to me. And now I go to make a call on His Excellency.
Welcome back, me hearties. It's a sad, sad day on the haunt. Captain Drake is dead. He was always such a good captain, yelling at us at all the right times, helping me find my hat when I needed it.
You don't wear a hat, Jack.
Yes, yes. He was a peach.
Shame. And you say you got separated and he fell into one of the bottomless caverns?
Yes, yes, it was. Most unfortunate. He was showing me all the ways to be a proper pirate. How to talk like one, the dueling, how to stink, the points of sword fighting, how the island works and its secrets.
And you say that
A drink for him. A drink for our fallen comrade.
Hear, hear!
And you did the best you could at looking for him?
Well, I had to abide by the code.
Right, the code.
The code?
Pirate code. Any man who falls behind is left behind.
Right, I know that. I was just surprised he knew it.
Well, I do. And I did. I hope when I inevitably choke to death on gummy bears, people just say I was killed by bears, and that'll leave it at that.
Well, Reggie, I hope this isn't difficult to hear or anything, but, with the captain gone, you get everything. It's yours.
What?
What? What are you talking about?
You are the beneficiary. You inherit the haunt and his riches. Everything.
Really?
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that doesn't matter. How much is it?
All of it? What about Drake's brother?
Executed.
Really?
Really? Injection? Electrocuted? Hanging? Gas?
Pop rocks.
What?
It's true. He had to stay on death row by lethal injection, but, he requested a last meal of soda and pop rocks so he could die on his own terms.
Well, it's better to let someone think you're an idiot than to open your mouth and prove it, I guess.
So Reggie gets everything?
Well, it's all quite legal, and Reginald would have to contact Drake's attorney, but, yes, he would get everything.
But he is Drake's attorney!
Oh, yes, I forgot about that. Damn it.
What was that?
I mean, oh, good.
Yes, I think you will have to contact Mr. Dewey about that when we get to port.
Dewey?
Or Mr. Howe. Either one can help, from Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
Maybe Mr. Cheatham.
Actually, I can arrange a phone call to land within the hour.
Great.
There's a reason you are so experienced at this, Mr. Bones.
No, I'm just old and skeptical.
Yes. You're old enough to remember emojis when they were called hieroglyphics.
What was that?
I said I'm glad you know how to contact that person.
Sounds fair. The death of the captain is something horrible. Professor Gertie is away. Siren is not responding. You'll have to get through as best we can. You might as well get the practice, Reginald.
Yes, I guess I should. At what?
I mean, you probably need to toss us to a break.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, yes. We will be back in a minute. You pirate people? I can't wait to see you again in a few minutes. Now, roll something related to what I just said.
Oh, how nice.
We'll be right back. Mr. Bones, this is going to take a lot of work.
Hello, fellow pirates. It is I, Hank, from the Swashbuckler's Haunt, with this month's movie trivia question, sponsored by Midas, where you can win a free oil change if you provide me with the first correct answer to tonight's question via email. Speaking of which, here it is now. It'd be a stormy sky ahead, but if you know the answer, make sure to drop us an email at Dead and Buried Treasures. If you're the first matey with the correct answer, you will win a free oil change for your horseless carriage, courtesy of Midas in Washington, where you can trust the Midas touch. Aye, and keep watching Dead and Buried Treasures all night long. One winner per show, me hearties. Stay the course, me fiends, and abide by the code.
Captain's Log, sea date October 21st century. We are discovering more and more of these haunted attractions as we near Halloween, particularly in the Pittsburgh area. So we've decided to investigate them one by one. A strange custom on Route 51 in Fayette County, near Pittsburgh, what residents there call hay rides. Going in for a closer look.
Well, the Haunted Hayride was started in 1979 by my brother Rick and I, and it was done in conjunction with the Uniontown JCs.
And actually, my brother-in-law is the one that came up with the idea of a haunted hayride.
We charged $2 a person, and our take that year was $988. So we made out the first year. So.
Are you gonna do $2 again this year?
No, absolutely not.
We cannot find a haunted hayride older than ours. So we do claim that this is the nation's oldest haunted hayride.
It's narrated by the drivers, and some of the drivers do a better job than others, of course. And we try to make it fun, and it's a good family event. There's not a lot of blood and gore. It's a good, wholesome family event where you could come out and have a good time. And the little kids, if they're scared, they'll bury their head in their mother or dad's lap and tell you how brave they were when they got off the wagon.
We also offer for groups bonfires. As you can see, they're getting ready to get set up there. You can reserve a bonfire with your group, and now we have the Tavern of Terror.
And we decided to make it into a haunted house. So we've kept the bar, the original bar, and you walk in and it is a bar. So of course you cannot get a drink there. There's no liquor license there. In the state of Pennsylvania, you need a liquor license. So there's a lot of different things that go on. You start off in the bar, and that's why we call it the Tavern of Terror, and our theme is we serve only the finest spirits. I'll credit Ricky Dick from Castle Blood with that quote.
This is a real working dairy farm. It goes back 8 generations. So this year, we've decided, to follow the CDC guidelines as much as we can with social distancing, sanitizing. So with social distancing, our bonfires are 25 or less in a group. On our hayride, we're running the hayrides at half capacity. In the haunted house, it's going to be 5 or less that go through the Tavern of Terror, and it will only be from your groups. We're also asking that you follow the CDC guidelines and wear a face mask. We actually got the hand sanitizer placement ideas from an amusement park. And so before you get on the hayride, you can sanitize and when you get off, you can sanitize. It is really set apart from other haunted attractions because the majority of our event is outside. So there is the haunted house that you can go through, but that would be in a small group. But on the hayride, it's outdoors. So we've asked our monsters to not get into the hay wagon with you like they have in the past. So things are going to be a little bit different, maybe not as scary as what it has been in the past, but it's because we're, following those guidelines. So, with the bonfires, you're within your group and the groups are 25 or less. So because we have our bonfire social distance, you don't stand as much of a chance of spreading the germs or, coming in contact with somebody that has COVID or even, the flu or things like that because you're already social distanced.
So we have some combination of pricing and it's a nice evening.
Pirate approved! A night of thrills and chills this Halloween season. See you there!
What is it, Jack? Did you hear what the captain is doing on the Dead and Buried Treasures Facebook page? No, what? He's giving away free passes for haunted Halloween attractions in a new contest throughout the month of October.
Really? That's a hell of a lot of savings for the crew. How does he do it?
I know. When the show airs its watch parties on Wednesdays and Fridays on Facebook, sometime during the course of the night, Captain Drake will sign in the chat room and give everyone the code.
And then what?
Well, you would need to email us with the code when he gives it.
So everything is time-stamped?
Yes. And the first correct response to the captain from the watch party receives free passes to one of the haunted attractions in the Pittsburgh area, including Allen's Haunted Hayrides, Rich's Fright Farm, or the Haunted Hills Estate.
Wow, that is spooktacular, and just in time for Halloween.
And that's not all. All of the contestants for the show who write in are automatically entered into a grand prize drawing that will be revealed during our Halloween special on the 30th, so you can use them on Halloween. But you have to attend our Facebook watch parties.
What's the grand prize?
The grand prize winner receives passes to all 3 haunted attractions.
Wow! And at the cost of those attractions, that saves a bundle. It's like 3 theme parks.
I know. It's a buried treasure in itself.
And just a short drive away.
Jack! Mr. Bones, quiet down. I need to sign into our Facebook chat room and do a little business.
No problem,
Yes,
Captain.
sir. No problem, sir.
Well, I gotta run, Mr. Bones.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, wait. Mr. Bones, you're going to sign into the watch party and wait, aren't you?
No, I would never do that.
Yeah, me neither. So, nice weather we're having, right?
Yes, it's cooler, but I like cool nights. Sometimes it rains and
Mr. Bones, you're breaking up. I'll call you back.
What the? Oh, no, you don't. I gotta run, Jack. I'm talking to myself.
Hey! Where are those two? I can't ever get any reception.
Get your Dead and Buried Treasures merchandise at redbubble.com with the search words Dead and Buried Treasures. T-shirts, travel mugs, hoodies, blankets, phone cases, and much, much more. You too can even take a shower with Captain Calico Drake with a shower curtain.
This is ridiculous. How is this even possible?
That's redbubble.com and use the search words Dead and Buried Treasures. So what are you waiting for? You too can be as cool as a pirate.
Yes, of course.
That's redbubble.com and search for Dead and Buried Treasures. Redbubble.com.
That I thought I would dabble in the art world myself.
That's redbubble.com and search for Dead and Buried Treasures.
They'll no doubt want to pay top dollar for me service.
Admiral Gaylord Drake!
Wigglesworth!
There's no sleeping on the job, Reggie!
Am I still here? Look, this is torture. Who is up this late? Seriously! Other than garbage men and strippers.
Bartenders?
Oh, I could use a drink. Thank you, Mr. Jones.
Bones.
Yes, one so stiff I can feel it in mine.
Have you been practicing?
Practicing? Practicing what? I was sleeping, Jack.
You can't sleep, Reggie. You need to be the hosting pirate.
The what?
The hosting pirate. We're cursed here, Reginald, and since you are about to inherit that position, you need to practice your pirating, talking, and walking.
No. I am not degrading myself to do that silliness.
Okay then, you lose the inheritance.
Welcome back! Me hearties, avast and ahoy! It's a lot of fun here on... we'll be having a lot of fun here on the boat. Yes. There's a pirate captain. That's right, Ronaldo. I'm a pirate captain now. If you're watching, I'm a real pirate.
Oh boy.
Jack, what exactly is hearty? When I say welcome back, me hearties?
I really don't know.
Okay, how about this? Welcome back, you landlubbers.
Landlubbers.
Landlubbers. Well, what the hell is that? Makes me want to buy condoms for some reason. What the hell is a landlubber? Doesn't the word landlubber make more sense here?
Probably.
Because that way it makes you think that people love the land, which is why we use it as pirates. No one ever says, I love you, or Virginia is for lubbers.
Don't start believing your own advertising, Reggie. You'll get used to it.
I doubt it.
Well, you need to get used to it. It is Talk Like a Pirate Month. The ladies at home need to believe you're a pirate, or else no one watches. And if no one watches, they don't believe you're related to the captain. And if they don't believe that, then no inheritance.
Oh, well, let's get back to the monster stuff. Arg, thou hadst better believe me. Me is a nasty, a nasty pirate. Mates, I have scurvy. Yes, and what's the other word? What the devil's that other word? Syphilis!
This is going to take work.
What other words do pirates use? Avast, ahoy, water, hat? Some kind of alcohol, I would imagine.
Yes, Captain.
Davy?
Oh, sorry, Jack. Old habits. Yes, Quartermaster Jack?
Getting Mr. Wigglesworth to be believable as a pirate might take some work.
Avast! Woo! Avast! Yar! I will pillage, and I'll pillage your rum, and I will and stuff. Thou willst regrets. You'll regret messing with this pirate. I'm telling you. This pirate. I'm telling you.
Is this real? I mean, is he kidding?
I will. I'll pillage it. I'll pillage it. Thou willst regret.
He'll probably need several viewings of Long John Silver.
He has an appointment with that attorney in 20 minutes.
And attorney? What attorney? What attorney?
Yes! You'll meet him at the eulogy. You need to give one in an hour. And there's numerous nautical terms. I've left them on the table there for you. You need to be convincing.
An hour?
Yes.
Convincing?
Yes. Pirate code is very specific. When the captain is gone, the quartermaster becomes the captain.
Yes, but I'm not the quartermaster.
No, but the captain had him dealt with him. I mean, he was the one who evoked the curse last year. So
the captain had him walk the plank last year.
So then it falls on the first mate, which is Jack. But no one is going to follow a bird.
Hey!
But then the bloodline comes into play.
Oh, good. More blood.
Unless the bloodline continues.
The bloodline? What does that even mean?
It means unless the bloodline continues and the captain has a will. If that happens, the will is considered the final orders of the captain.
Well, he's early.
Who is that?
That would be Mr. Cheatham. I thought you would be visiting us, sir. In person.
I am, but because of the nature of pirates, the code and the captain's will, you know this has to be done tonight. Phone is faster.
Is that true?
Well, it is the 21st century.
No, I mean tonight. What happens exactly? A eulogy, a will, a reading, I inherit everything, then what?
Then you would assume command and more than likely run us aground.
You know, if slipping into a coma would be more comfortable for you, please, give it a shot.
But there is a series of events that need to occur, and within the hour.
Pitch the break, Reggie.
Oh no, I don't play baseball.
No, pitch the break. The commercial.
Oh, right. Thou'st will, be back, yar, right after a break for thee. So, enjoy! That's pirate talk, right?
Well, people say brains aren't everything.
But in his case, that's true.
Are we sure he's related to Drake?
Well, we never asked for a birth certificate.
I need another drink. I'll be back.
I'll be right back as well, Jack. I have another call.
You know, Jack, do you trust any of this?
What do you mean, Mr. Bones?
Do you believe the captain fell into a bottomless pit? I mean, isn't that convenient?
Well, the island is capable of anything. I've seen it create the pyramids of Egypt, a copy of the Bat Cave, Batman, and I remember it also from that award show that it created a few months ago. What movies have bottomless pits?
Well, National Treasure with Nicolas Cage. Just about any Indiana Jones movie. Didn't the Emperor get thrown down one?
I think we're off topic here, Mr. Bones. Besides, considering the circumstances now, what you are suggesting is mutiny.
Hey, I'm just suggesting it's hard to believe that the captain is gone. And that is our commander now. I mean, do you really think that the captain would be stupid enough to fall into a bottomless... Never mind, forget I asked.
We'll be right back, mateys. Right after this. Let's get you back to the best talk like a pirate example there is since Captain Drake. Long John Silver.
While Mr. Silver fought, he told us to run for our lives.
Blast him, the rogue has turned the trick.
Master Hawkins threw a knife and saved me.
Fine work, lad.
Ha-ha! By the devil's twisted tail, they're safe. This be the lad what deserves the credit. He fought like a tiger. Hawkins, I think you said the name was. Oh, hey.
I just finished telling them that had it not been for you, we'd never have lived to be here.
Ha-ha! There's credit enough for all, lad. I've bad news for your excellency. Mendoza, he tricked me and sacked your warehouse.
The warehouse sacked?
Aye, and sack it well he did.
But there was a fortune stored there.
I know. But I did stay him from getting away with the ransom.
Silver, I know that your way of life is not one to bring riches that last. And so...
Whatever I did from the goodness of my heart. And no money in the world can buy that. However, there is one small favor I be asking.
Name it, Silver, and it's yours.
I've taken a fancy to the lad here. I thought maybe you put him into my care. Would you like that, lad?
Aye.
Should you ask a pardon for some of your deeds, a sack of gold, or the rights to my wine cellar, these I could grant with an easy conscience. But as governor, placing in your care a lad of quality, that I cannot grant.
I would like it, sir.
Yes, yes. And at your age, I too played at highwaymen and cutting throats. Nay, lad, you'd best stay here at Government House. You're welcome to see the lad, Silver, as long as he's here, until we put him aboard the next ship bound for England. There's one due the day after tomorrow under a Captain MacDougall. The Thistle, I believe she is.
You mean, sir, I'll be leaving in 2 days?
Aye, and safely too, by gad. My men of war will see to that.
Oh, it breaks my heart to be parted from him. But here, matey, here be a keepsake. 'Tis a shark's tooth from a real live shark, and could be hung on a string around your neck. There. Would you be having a keepsake for Long John?
Master Hawkins? Yes, Miss Elizabeth?
I would be eternally grateful if you would take this small token for what I feel I owe you.
I shall always treasure this, Miss Elizabeth. I would like to...
Now there's a little trinket I'd fancy having.
No, this isn't Christmas and the hour grows very late. Good night, Mr. Silver. I'll never again believe any stories I hear of you unless they tell of your kindness and generosity.
Oh, thank you, Mum.
Good night.
Your health, Silver.
And most welcome. Steady, lad. It be your old shipmate, Long John.
What are you doing here?
That medallion. What do you know about it?
Nothing. Why?
It be a counterpart to a map I found in the sea chest I took away from Treasure Island. It points the way to more of Flint's gold still buried there. 900,000 pounds.
900,000 pounds?
Aye, lad. Belonging rightfully to you and me. And as soon as a ship be found, we're sailing back to claim it.
Governor Strong will give us a ship.
No, I've made arrangements this very day to buy my own.
When do we leave, Long John?
You come tomorrow to the Cask and Anchor Davin, but tell no one a word of our plan.
You can trust me.
That be Iron Hand who's standing watch. I'd best be off. Now, give me that medallion. Ahoy there.
The guards are chasing your friend. Quick, get down while they're gone.
Here, fetch a sheet, lad, and lower me away. Quick now. Here, tie it round there. The medallion. Here, quick, lad, the medallion.
I'll bring it tomorrow to the Cask and Anchor.
Give me that medallion.
We're partners.
You blasted wharf rat. Mutiny, Willie. You get what Flint gave to hands what went agin him. Them that died were the lucky ones.
You dirty pirate! Are you hurt?
Strike me, you're a smart one. smart as paint, I always said. Good night, Pa.
Good night, Long John.
Staying home these nights, Bert, huh? Johnny, you're looking well. Good morning, Luke.
Oh. Thief? Now, Purity, that went nice. I were only trying to get a drop of rum for a friend of mine who had a bad night.
A very close friend it must be. Come along now.
Take your boarding hooks out of my hand. Olay! A burst! What? Hold your fire!
Blow your rum bubbles into this. You'll be sobering up, you will. So that after the wedding, we can ask the governor for custody of the lad without shame.
Belay the swab!
Indeed.
Rum, give me rum.
After the wedding.
Proprietor,
what are you?
Oh.
Good morning, gentlemen. Oh, well, may I be of service to you?
I'm searching for a man with one leg and another with one eye. They're the leaders of the cutthroats that sacked this man's plantation.
We know they are here. Bring them out.
Oh, a man with one leg and a man with one eye. Here.
We've crossed paths before.
Oh, now you gentlemen seem a little hot and excited. Permit me to buy your morning glass of ale.
Here, you wenches. Give me my crutch.
There now. You must be feeling better, I'm sure.
Thank you for the ale, man. If those heathen should come in here, I want you to let me know.
Oh, indeed, and I will, Sergeant. You heard what the sergeant said. If you or your scurvy mate Pat show your faces on the street, they'll clap you in jail. Now upstairs, I say, and get clean.
Where are you going?
I've arrangements to make with the Reverend Monaster. We've a wedding to go to. Our wedding. Mind you put the padlock on the rum, and no matter what Captain Silver's orders, he gets milk.
And fetch me some rum.
Milk, supper weaklings. Belay your cackle.
From the cut of your jib, you appear to be a seafaring man. It warms my heart to see a sailor drinking milk instead of rum. I myself have never passed alcohol over my lips, nor let it be issued aboard my ship.
You have a ship?
I'm Captain Asa MacDougall.
Of the Thistle. Sit ye down, Captain. I hear tell she be a trim little craft.
The good Lord's blessing has been denied her. I've but few seamen left. The others struck down by scurvy and bedded in the town. I was told I could find some men here that might sign on.
They'll be faint over that. Any hand worthy of his salt be at sea already.
It's a sorry state I'm in. Me commissioned by the governor to take cargo back to England. And hardly enough crew to up anchor.
There may be a way. The plantation workers.
Yokels?
Aye, but they be honest men and willing. And a good captain could soon lick 'em into shape.
How can anyone get farmhands to go to sea?
It ain't how you get 'em. 'Tis how bad do you want 'em. Do you think you could provide such a crew? You have 2 longboats drawn up on the beach within the hour, and I'll deliver 'em.
The Lord hath provided for one of his flock.
Amen. Now jump quick and get them boats.
Aye.
Ahoy, Captain. You mutinous maggot. Milk! Better to be captured. What happened? The rum. We'll talk of discipline at a later hour. Now you get a card and keep under cover.
I shall be back for you shortly, Master Hawkins.
Thank you, Miss Elizabeth.
And give my kind regards to Captain Silver.
I will. I'm sorry I called you a pirate.
You best be keeping in trust your own medallion.
It's our medallion. We're partners.
Ha, my little matey. Bless his heart. Now sit ye down there. Here, there's some nice cold milk. Now refresh yourself.
Thanks. You promised to tell me the plan, Long John.
There's time enough for that, lad, when we're aboard the Thistle.
Then you're going back to England?
Last night you showed me the light. I've made up my mind to go back and stand fair trial at execution dock. And then, if my name be cleared, we'll set sail for Treasure Island again.
Oh, I'm proud of you, Long John. Squire Trelawney will defend you. He'll get you off. You have my word.
Bless his little heart. It says here, proceed to Flint's Face. It fits the map. There. Sealed in blood, not to breathe a word of our plans to a living soul. We'll take the witness to the bargain along with us. Now then, you go say your farewells to the governor, and I'll join you aboard the Thistle within the hour.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, I bought the most beautiful things your eyes have ever seen. Now put them carefully in my room. Mind you don't soil them now. Here you are. Oh no, this one I'll take care of myself. Oh, don't tell me. I know. This be Jim Hawkins. Oh, we waited a long time for you, lad. Look. Why, he's twice as handsome as you said he was.
Here now, he clings to you like pitch, he does. I knew you'd fall in love with him at first sight like a son.
Oh, you're going to like it here in Portobello when you start going to school and you meet the other fine gentlemen that'll be going to school with you. But, oh, now have no thoughts of going back to England. Captain Silver and I are working out what's best for you.
But you don't understand.
Oh, indeed, I understand far better than you give me credit for. We'll have something to be teaching you, and you'll have something to teach us, too. Hey, Long John?
But...
Aye, there's no doubt about it, Jim.
Governor Strong's coach for Master Hawkins.
Well, bless me. Royalty calling for him already. Now, mind you stay friends with Miss Elizabeth, too.
Goodbye, Miss Pinker.
You'll call me Purity. Oh, Mother. Bless him. He's the sweetest child I've ever seen. If I lived to be 100, I couldn't be happier than I am right now. Look, Long John, I'm a bride.
Aye!
Now the Reverend will be here within the hour to discuss the ceremony. And remember what the sergeant said. You don't dare show your face on the streets.
Shiver my timbers! A landlubber I'll never be!
Ahoy, matey! Oh, eating a dry lunch. This be years in the cask. Full, too. Now, I'd be willing to trade it with a thirsty man for a few minutes' visit with my friends inside there. No visitors. Be gone with you. It was good rum you made me waste. Stigley, Eric! Here! See that this doesn't slip between your clumsy fingers. Tie to the bars. Then jump aboard! We're off to sea!
A wedding there will be, a wedding there will be. Hi-oh, the diddly-o. Wedding there will be, a wedding there will be, a wedding there will be. See that you, the Reverend Monaster?
You're the Iron Hand.
Come in, lad. Look at you, why aren't you cleaned up for the wedding?
Silver and his crew have gone to sea.
Oh, they have they? Come aboard, you reverend. Come on, up you go, up you go. Come on, Iron-Headed, you go quick now. Come on, boys. Here, pull me in. Get up, that's it. He'll run away from me, will he? I'll show him. Come on there. Get up. Hurry up. There he goes. I will miss him.
What happened? A one-eyed man struck me with a bottle. They're headed for the harbor.
Goodbye, Jim.
The tide's full and no farmhand. Now, patience, Captain, patience. These men are just as eager to get to sea as you are to happen. There be your men. They don't look like plantation workers to me. Here, we've no time for palavering. Here be your men and here be your cook. And our wisest move be to put to sea. And sharp, too. Give me that musket.
halt in the name of the king! Halt, I say!
Long John, come back! Come back or I'll tear you limb from limb! You'll rue the day your mother ever spawned you! Come back!
This rum seems salty.
That's not rum.
Welcome back, everyone. Reggie?
What?
Welcome everyone back.
Oh, right. Right. Thou willst come break from the back from the break, and
You do know I charge by the hour. Is that pirate talk?
Enough. Where do we begin, Mr. Cheatham?
Well, the captain's will must be read. Then there has to be a eulogy and a service. But unfortunately, you must also produce proof. A body.
What?
A body has to be produced. Where is the captain's body currently?
Well, it's not like he choked on an onion ring. He fell into a bottomless pit.
Oh, how unusual.
Not for pirates.
Right. Do you have a swallowed by a whale policy on your list?
I do, actually, by a fellow on TikTok, but you have to try at the very least.
Try? Try what?
You need to go back to the island and search for a body.
Can we agree to never talk to each other after today?
Hey, I didn't say it was your fault.
Oh, okay.
I said I was blaming you.
Oh. Wait, what?
But as I said, providing the body doesn't have to take place now.
Well, good.
But it does have to take place in the next 20 minutes.
Are you serious?
Pirate code is very specific.
It's very specific, right. I'm getting that.
That's why we're called pirates. It's fast-moving judgment.
To say the least.
Wow, you're really not acting stupid, are you?
Would you go to the ends of the earth for the captain?
Yes.
Good. How about staying there?
So, anyway, right after a eulogy.
Eulogy?
Written by the inheritor, Reginald Gaylord Drake. We will proceed.
Wigglesworth.
Wigglesworth?
It's his stage name.
It's my stage name.
Well, in any case, get cracking.
Kraken.
It actually has to be written by the inheritor?
Yes, to show why the inheritor should, in fact, be the inheritor, he needs to prove how well he knew the deceased.
Who did?
You know, I believe people like you exist as punishment to people with actual sense.
I like Jesus, but he loves me, so it's awkward.
Right. Pitch the brake, Pirate Pete.
I'm not saying I hate you, but I would unplug your life support to charge my phone. Thou shalt taketh the break to watcheth this commercial. Yar. So here's the commercial. Yes.
I love how in horror movies the person will ask, "Is there anyone there?" As if the killer would say, "Oh yeah, I'm in the kitchen. Want a sandwich?" I bet you would make them a sandwich.
As long as it was Swiss cheese.
Well, it looks as though Reggie has his hands full. Yeah! We'll be right back. Hey, Davey.
What is it, Jack?
Did you hear what the captain is doing on the Dead and Buried Treasures Facebook page?
No, what?
He's giving away free passes for haunted Halloween attractions in a new contest throughout the month of October.
Really? That's a hell of a lot of savings for the crew. How does he do it?
I know. When the show airs its watch parties on Wednesdays and Fridays on Facebook, sometime during the course of the night, Captain Drake will sign in the chat room and give everyone the code. And then what? Well, you would need to email us with the code when he gives it.
So everything is time-stamped?
Yes. And the first correct response to the captain from the watch party receives free passes to one of the haunted attractions in the Pittsburgh area, including Alan's Haunted Hayrides, Rich's Fright Farm, or the Haunted Hills Estate.
Wow, that is spooktacular, and just in time for Halloween.
And that's not all. All of the contestants for the show who write in are automatically entered into a grand prize drawing that will be revealed during our Halloween special on the 30th, so you can use them on Halloween. But you have to attend our Facebook watch parties.
What's the grand prize?
The grand prize winner receives passes to all 3 haunted attractions.
Wow! And at the cost of those attractions, that saves a bundle. It's like 3 theme parks.
I know! It's a buried treasure in itself.
And just a short drive away.
Jack! Mr. Bones, quiet down. I need to sign into our Facebook chat room and do a little business.
No problem,
Yes,
Captain.
sir, no problem, sir.
Well, I gotta run, Mr. Bones.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, wait! Mr. Bones, you're going to sign into the watch party and wait, aren't you?
No, I would never do that.
Yeah, me neither. So, nice weather we're having, right?
Yes, it's cooler, but I like cool nights. Sometimes it rains and
Mr. Bones, you're breaking up. I'll call you back.
What the? Oh, no, you don't. I gotta run, Jack. I'm talking to myself.
Hey! Where are those two? I can't ever get any reception. Avast, ye mateys! I am Calico Drake, captain of the Swashbucklers Haunt and host of Dead and Buried Treasures every Friday and Saturday night at 11. Reminding you that your entries for the 2nd annual Bethel Park Halloween Decorating Contest are coming up fast, so put those artistic skills to the test, me hearties. This year, you need to draw, well, me! Because I am a celebrity.
Captain, that is not true.
Sure it is.
No, Captain, it's not.
It's not?
No.
Well, why not? Certainly a man of my stature should guide the way for Halloween, since we host monster movies on Friday and Saturday night right here on BPTV.
But that's not the contest, Captain. The contest is for Halloween decorations. And you should submit your nominations soon, as judging takes place from October 23rd through November 1st. Winners will be announced at the November 9th council meeting, so get in contact with us as soon as possible.
I'll be the judge, of course.
No you won't.
No, I won't. And why is that, Jack?
Probably because you're a pirate and your reputation precedes you, Captain.
Excellent.
Oh boy. So get those entries in, mateys.
Nominations for decorations should be sent to Janet Davin at jdavin@bethelpark.net or by calling 412-831-6800, extension 211. Again, nominations for decorations should be sent to Janet Davin at jdavin@bethelpark.net or by calling 412-831-6800, extension 211.
And make sure to watch Dead and Buried Treasures Friday and Saturday nights at 11, where it's Halloween all year long. But your decorations don't need to stay up that long.
Oh boy.
The killers are eating the flesh of the people they murdered.
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
Probably be a lot more of them as soon as they find out about us. persons who die during this crisis, from whatever cause, will come back to life to seek human victims.
I'm telling you, they can't get in here.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Phoenix Comics and Toys has done it again.
Hi, Decoder's here!
Yar, me hearties! The Dead and Buried Treasure Fan Club is now accepting new crew.
Wow, Jonathan Benson at age 7.
Each fan club kit contains one decoder statue with a secret compartment containing your doubloon, one autographed photo of the Captain and Jack, and one welcoming letter. Yar!
My gold doubloon!
Decode each episode's code for a chance to win prizes. Yar! Set sails to Etsy and Facebook to order yours today. Yar!
Buster, your brother needs to use the bathroom.
I'll be right out, Dad!
Lovers.
Captain's Log. Sea date, October 21st century. We are discovering more and more of these haunted attractions as we near Halloween, particularly in the Pittsburgh area. So we've decided to investigate them one by one. An unusual stop in a place called Uniontown, near Pittsburgh. Moving in to investigate further.
Haunted Hills Estate Screen Park started about 17 years ago as Haunted Hills Estate. It was a small family-owned haunted farm type deal with a small trail in the woods and maybe a couple rooms here and there in the haunted barn that you would walk through. A very old school, old-fashioned haunt, but it got very creative with what it was doing. They never really advertised much. They didn't have big sets, big money, big props, but what they did instead of that is they were innovative. In our woods this year, we have 4 separate attractions. You start off with the Burial, which is a kind of old-fashioned Night of the Living Dead style cemetery, very Romero influenced, with a little bit of New Orleans Gothic mausoleums in it. The whole thing revolves around the story of this ancient Indian burial ground with this character called the Spirit, which has the head of a raven and the wings of a raven, but the body of a man, and is cursed to kill anyone who trespasses onto the property after dark. So the second attraction you go to in our woods is called the Dead Woods, and what that is it is Fall Halloween Farm Central. You have this pumpkin character, the pumpkin god Kerbis, rules over the land, and there was this curse placed on the woods by a witch, and this witch is there creating these pumpkin creatures and bringing these scarecrows to life to massacre those who trespass in the woods. And it's just kind of like that stereotypical nostalgic Halloween, lots of pumpkins, lots of hay bales, jack-o'-lanterns. It's really a nice Halloween experience, but then we throw that out the window when you enter into our third haunted attraction in the woods, which is Sin Creek. Sin Creek is a town of these down-home, backwoods inhabitants, I will say, as the most politically correct way to say it.
Anything like this?
Huh?
Anything like that?
It's actually very much like that. Jethro over here is one that tried to make it out of the town, but unfortunately it's one of those towns where if you leave, you die. And that's almost exactly what happens. And you start to catch on to the fact that something's not quite right here, even more than face value. And then after that, you come up to the top of the hill and you walk through Quarantine. Quarantine, which is our uphill corn maze, and you can get lost in there for, I personally work here, and I get lost in there for about 20 minutes minimum. So it's craziness, and it's just you, the corn, and whatever's working in there trying to get you. We had to find some way to offer some normalcy in the fall. You know, all the county fairs around here got canceled. Pretty much every leisure event or entertainment event in general has been canceled in most places across the country. So we took it upon ourselves to find some way, even if we couldn't open the haunted attraction, to provide some entertaining normalcy to the area for fall. And we were very lucky that we were able to meet the guidelines with not too much headache. There was a decent amount of work that went into it, of course. We had to restructure a lot of the way that we operate. We had to restructure a lot of the scenes and the ways the attractions operate, but we were able to pull it off, and we have a safe, scary experience here that you and your family can come to for some Halloween fun. In addition to that, we also have a partnership with Sterator Sanitation, which is owned by Jean and Tony Sterator, who are very, very great guys and popular around here. And we have, I believe, 8 different sanitation stations, completely complimentary for our guests here, located in our midway. On top of that, we have a zombie hazmat crew, which walks around nightly, and every 20 minutes they're cleaning. They're cleaning every contact surface, every touch surface, and we're making sure everything's sanitary and completely safe. We also do enforce social distancing on our guidelines or on our waiting lines in the best ways that we can. The place has definitely expanded. Like I said before, it was just for the longest time a small trail through the woods, and we have 101 acres on this property. We have so much space to work with. And it's not one of those places where we rent a space, so we have to be, we have to set up in September and have it all down by November. We keep adding and keep adding and keep adding throughout the year. We work full time here doing it. So in just 2 years, it's expanded to 6 individual haunted house attractions while you're here, plus midway games, plus axe throwing, plus concession stands. And then we have the haunt shop here, which is our massive gift shop that you walk through when you exit.
And is he your store manager?
Yes, this is Bob. Bob didn't do too good of a job last year, so we made him a prop. So, unfortunately, this is what we do with our not so great employees.
Any complaints go to Bob.
Any complaints go to Bob.
Pirate approved! A night of thrills and chills this Halloween season. See you there! Arr, it's that time, me hearties. It's time to welcome aboard new crew members to the Dead and Buried Treasures fan club. And by doing so, here is your bounty for this month, if ye can decode this show's secret message. So get ready to pause those DVRs, mateys, and honor the code. Good luck, mateys, and to those of you out there who are not yet members of me crew just yet, what the devil are you waiting for? Contact Phoenix Comics and Toys online and be a part of all the fun. You too can walk away with horrific prizes and booty. And who doesn't like booty?
Captain!
Oh, yeah. Taking part in all the fun and games. Yes. I certainly don't want another meeting with the network about being PC, so yes, best of luck to you, me hearties, and remember to honor the code.
You too can take part in all the fun and win prizes from Dead and Buried Treasures. Just become members of the fan club. By becoming a member of Captain Drake's crew, you receive an autographed 8x10 picture of the Captain and Jack, welcome letter, a crew doubloon keychain, quarterly newsletter published 4 times a year, discounts at conventions, on Redbubble merchandise, and of course the decoder statue of Captain Drake that helps you decode the secret messages that the Captain sends out each show, where you can win prizes exclusive to those who are the first to solve the secret pirate codes. So contact Phoenix Comics and Toys and begin the fun today.
And remember to honor the code. Yeah!
Good morning, angels.
Good morning, Charlie.
Good morning, Charlie.
I've always wanted to do that. are we ready to begin the reading of the will?
Well, this is quick.
Pirate code.
Who all needs to be present?
Professor Gertie.
On vacation.
The quartermaster.
Dead.
Is anyone present on the ship?
Well, the quartermaster is dead. Dismissed by the captain last year.
Right, we think.
You think? You mean you don't know?
Well, we didn't see it happen or anything. That's what we were told.
The captain informed us.
Well, under the code's time constraints, we'll move on. First mate?
Present.
Navigator?
Present.
Mr. Gaylord Wigglewop?
Here.
This is a video will read by the captain himself. If we're all present, this is it. I call your attention to the monitor.
And welcome to the reading of my will. That's right, I wear glasses. My doctor prescribed them. I think I had humored the man.
Sounds like he's opening the show.
I be Calico Drake, captain of the Swashbuckler's Hunt. Being of sound mind, if you're seeing this video, I'm dead. No doubt, I died heroically, saving the ship, rescuing a fair maiden.
You fell down a hole.
Be quiet, Mr. Bones.
Oh, boy.
The point I'm making is I'm not here anymore, and you want to know where all my riches are and how to go about acquiring it. Well, how do you know I'm gone? Huh? Did you see a body? What? Did someone tell you I was gone? Let me guess. It was that idiot yeoman, Anders. I also bet he was the last one to see me alive, too, right? Right. Well, I don't buy it. If you didn't see a body, I wouldn't count on me being gone. Ask Jack.
It's actually true. I've seen him get out of hundreds of scrapes.
Well, what does he want? We're on our way back to the island to recover his body now.
What I want, Mr. Bones, is for you to exhaust all avenues before you start dividing my underwear up.
You can have his underwear. There, I've done my part.
You see this? This is one of the comics in me collection. One of me prized possessions that no doubt you bubble-headed scavengers will inherit when I'm gone. This is issue 90 of The Amazing Spider-Man, one of me oldest comics. The 2012 Amazing Spider-Man movie was based on part of this comic, featuring the death of Captain Stacy, Gwen's father. You see this? Issue 121 of The Amazing Spider-Man, featuring the death of Gwen Stacy, made into The Amazing Spider-Man 2. And also, look at this one. Issue 122. The one where the Green Goblin, Spider-Man's biggest nemesis, bites it. He even made movies out of it with the first Spider-Man film where the Green Goblin dies, the one with Tobey Maguire, and of course Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Andrew Garfield where Gwen Stacy dies. This is issue 252. This is the first appearance of the new black suit he had, which Hollywood turned into Spider-Man 3. This is issue 139 of The Amazing Spider-Man, featuring the first appearance of the Punisher. And the list goes on and on and on. And do you know what that proves?
That you were secretly in love with Spider-Man?
No! That Spider-Man kept coming back from the dead. He was the hero who kept fighting. That he came back from the dead many times. He was even killed in a 6-issue series for the Web of Spider-Man that continued through all the Spider-Man titles. With a body, buried, and killed. Everything. Killed by Kraven the Hunter, and he still came back.
What's the point of all this?
Me point is this. Be sure. You better be, otherwise I'll come back and haunt ye. That's right. Get off your arse and go make sure that I'm dead. but I digress. This is why I've instructed me attorney that not one dime of me riches or the comic book collection is to be dispersed until someone turns in a body.
What? Do we have to do to make the late captain happy?
Well, I'm telling you right now. I'm trying to teach you a lesson here, so quit interrupting. So, I want a burial, at sea, obviously, and me eulogy better be a good one, too. No doubt me family will have a lot to say about me exploits. But no girlfriends, and no ex-wives either. I don't need a long list of grieving hens whining and cackling around fighting over what's left of me, and when obviously there was plenty of me to go around. Now, if Sluggo isn't here, the Spooky Spectre, Jack Shadow, the Mummy and the Monkey, or any of you other copycats, that's all right. Although if the Mummy is grieving, well, you have me condolences, Mr. Monkey. But the Mummy and I were always close. Me second will, which Mr. Cheatham has in his possession, will be read once a body has been delivered. Then you can see what each and every one of you have been worth to me in my life with a second video. Toodles!
So, the second part of the video will be seen immediately after Drake's body is located. Until arrival at the island, a eulogy will be prepared and delivered in 20 minutes. I can't wait to see that one. I will be in touch and call you back.
Well, that's that. We'll reconvene here in a few minutes for the eulogy, folks.
Now what am I supposed to do? I have to write a eulogy? What do I even know about pirates? Parrots are the preferred pirate companion. Monkeys are an acceptable substitute. Unless they fling their feces at people. Then they're really an awesome substitute. Mr. Bones.
Well, you should hurry on your way, Reginald. You have a lot to do in 10 minutes.
What? When did it become 10 minutes?
About 10 minutes ago. When it was 20. Oh, and toss the break.
The break?
Yes. Do you like money?
You need to ask?
Well, you're about to become the old man, Captain. You might as well get used to it.
Right here, right? Yar, ye hearties, thou shouldest enjoy this commercial spot whilst I prepare to pillage a eulogy. We'll be back and things of that nature. I'm getting something to eat.
There's something not right here. Not right? Something just seems off.
Well, Reggie has always given off that impression.
It bears Silver's crew. More sail. Let's fly topsail! It's a man of war! Hard to starboard! It
It's an ambush. We shall lose them in Skeleton Reef, then sail for Socorro Island.
Move lively now!
It be strange indeed to have the guns of a man-of-war firing on our side. It took you, lad, to bring the light into my black heart. 'Tis a good feeling knowing I be going back to England to save my name. Here, we'd best get to our duties as honest seamen.
Going back to execution, Doc. He'd swing in the air. And us with him.
But he told us we were bound for Treasure Island.
He's off. Have a feeling Captain Silver'll change MacDougall's course.
Lad, 'tis good to feel the roll of a ship again.
That it is.
Now, you best be serving the good captain and his mate. You and me has got to make a right smart impression the first night.
Aye, Long John.
There we go. Ahoy! Here, belay now. The captain be served before the crew in this here galley.
A serving of information where this bumboat is headed is the dish we're hungry for, by thunder. This be time for council, or I'm a shock.
Why, you stupid squids? Can't you see with Mendoza playing ducks and drakes with that man-of-war? Now be our chance to take over this here craft.
And so we thank ye, Lord, for the good food which ye have blessed upon us this day. Amen. Lost, you stupid spigot head. Where's the salt?
I'll get it from the galley at once, Captain.
Cut and rip, I say. Slice his throat from ear to ear. Throw him to the sharks. Many a day since I heard the splash of a body in the briny.
We'll take this slaver away from Captain MacDougall, tear out his pious tongue, and let it flap a sermon in the sun.
What's the plan, Long John?
Simple it be. Tomorrow when the forenoon watch strikes 8 bells, and the sun be at its highest, I'll be coming to have a talk polite-like with the captain. While I engages him in the discussion, I puts a hand on the companionway railing. This be the signal for all of ye to take over.
Of course. There's no land on the road to England. Avast. Ahoy there.
Lad, I missed you in the galley this morning.
I had chores for Captain MacDougall.
Good lad. Could I have a word with ye about the galley stores?
Aye, Silver.
I was thinking we might have a roast this evening from salt pork, if I have your permission.
Fast, Silver.
Would you draw arms on me, a poor cook?
Cook, you're a pirate. Strip the weapons from these black sheep and herd them over here.
We've been scattered. Hold your tongue!
ye black sinner. I hope you're ready to meet your maker.
No. You gave me your word.
Ha 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 ha. Captain MacDougall never breaks his vow. I was going to put them ashore on that island and maroon him with the rest.
But that's worse. Ben Gunn was marooned on Treasure Island and he was daft.
Since you know so much about it, you'd better join them. Yeah, little informer.
Please, Long John, if I'd known he was going to do this, I never would have told him. He professed to be a man of the Bible.
Sometimes them what quotes the Bible has less Bible in their hearts than them what don't. But I can say one thing for ye, lad. I admire your honesty. Over here, lively. Fate has dealt us a deadly blow. This be Socorro Island, Mendoza's secret hideout.
Not only marooned, but at the mercy of Mendoza, and him sworn to peel our hides like mangoes.
All because of him. Yet, belay. Belay, says he. You may hold us off for a spell, Long John, but he's to die. That's right, Silver. Rush me and I'll fire these pistols. And that'll bring Mendoza's men around like a pack of hungry wolves. Then we'll all die. I'll tell you how to live. Your schemes won't wriggle you out of this, Silver.
How?
In a short time, night will fall. Mendoza's crew will be coming ashore to carouse, leaving maybe 2 hands on watch aboard. Then we'll set fire to that warehouse. While they're fighting the flames, we'll take over the Cordover. How be that for a plan?
Who's to set the fire, Long John?
I'll set the fire.
They'd see the hulk of ye, no matter how dark it is. Better to send Big Eric with a flag atop of his head.
It needs somebody small.
If it needs somebody small, who could be smaller than him?
Why, you white-livered scum. You'd have a lad do a man's work. I'd go myself.
You lumbering through the bush would be like sending a buffalo.
He's why we're marooned.
I'll go, Captain.
It's our only hope.
Into the longboats. Afar the flames, show them where we are. time. Move fast! Tap on sail! Up anchor! We're headed for Treasure Island! The bottoms are stove in!
The mark of Long John Silver. I pledge on the soul of my madre to catch you, Silver. And when I do, the death you face will make men's blood run cold for 100 years. Shipmate.
It hurts, lad, to know you be harboring ill thoughts of me.
You started a mutiny, Long John. Why did you do it?
I were a coward, lad. But how would you feel to be going back to England to stand trial without a farthing to your name? So I figured we'd first sail to Treasure Island and get the gold, using my share to pay for my defense.
I wish I could believe you.
So that's what's eating me, lad. Ha ha, blessed heart. Ahoy there! Catch! Call all hands on deck! Lively now! Stand by to hoist the colors! From now on, this here ship be engaged in honest trading and will be run man-of-war fashion and sail under true colors. Chill, fetch out the Union Jack. There, lad. Hoist away, lad. Salute there, salute. Salute, you swab.
Found them on the beach.
Water! Water! First, speak.
We escaped from Silver. He is headed for Treasure Island.
Aye, but our loyalty to you is above all.
It is the duty of all men loyal to El Toro to kill Silver. You have betrayed me.
No. Water! Water!
Take them away and shoot them. And that is what will come to any man who shirks his duty to El Toro.
I thirst for Silver's blood, but we're helpless.
No, mi amigo. El Toro is never helpless. Arvados.
Treasure Island, lad. The place what first brought us together. And now we're going back again. You and me. There she be, lad. As quiet and peaceful as a tiger, basking in the sun.
Where be the treasure? Aye. Let's get our hands on it and begin counting.
Let's have at it, I say.
Why, you money grabbers? Ain't you no love in your hearts for the peace and beauty of this here tropical isle?
It's like a dream. Quiet. Beautiful. A man might take a mind to spend the rest of his life here.
To the trees! Lively now!
Who's firing upon us? I say back to the boats, away from this cursed place.
Not while there's gold here.
But Long John, remember the stockade?
Aye, stout and strong she be.
It was that way.
Right, lad. Have your pistols at the ready and follow Jim Harkins. Take cover, all of ye. Here, you! Get him inside. Lively now! You feller over there! Patch, take that loophole. Big Eric, the door. Blast their eyes. Who be on this island?
Aye, and how many strong?
Welcome back to Treasure Island, Long John Silver.
Who calls me by name?
Israel Hands?
Flint's old gunner.
You told Squire Trelawney and all of us he was done in aboard the Hispaniola.
I shot him when he tried to kill me with his knife. He's dead.
'Tweren't no ghost what fired that shot. Here, you. Into the tower and keep me covered whilst I parley with him. Israel! Shipmate!
I knew one day you'd come hobbling back here to fix your talons on the rest of Flint's treasure, John Silver. I've been waiting for you.
It warms me to know you're still alive. Come, join up with us, Israel.
Ha! You've a split tongue, Silver.
If you be dead, it be my duty to rescue ye.
We've got you and your scurvy crew cut off from your shipping supplies. One by one, you'll die.
Up you go, Frogger, but keep low. Flag of truce, Israel! Us be brethren!
Ah, you haven't changed, Silver. A one-legged serpent you were, a one-legged serpent ye are, a one-legged serpent you die!
This stockade be safe shelter, and we've powder and shot enough. We'll anchor here, and before long he'll come begging to us on his knees.
George is dead. Angus, what happened here? There's your way of getting treasure from this accursed island.
Hardly.
I'm not staying here to be cut up piecemeal. Not me, I ain't up for running for it. And them that's with me join up.
There you be slaughtered like hogs in springtime.
Don't try to stay us, Long John. We got minds too and ways of doing things.
Think twice, lad. Close that door! Down with them windows! Make fast the loopholes! You ain't eating nothing, lad.
How he hated me. I can still see his face.
He won't lay a finger on it. You have my word.
According to Vauxhall rules, we've had counsel.
Back to your post.
It ain't us what has to rub with Israel hands. It's you. And him.
It was a treacherous deed that made him the devil he is. Why should we all die for it?
And since it's your blood he's thirsting for, why not slip us the medallion?
So, you're standing for captain again, eh, Patch? Medallion you want. Well, medallion you'll have. Hold your fire! Them men be unarmed!
Thank ye, Long John.
Israel has. Blind as a bat.
Aye.
But I see everything.
Six of you. Mendoza's closing in. 7.
Trapped like rats in a sinking ship.
And I can save you all.
If I wished, do that. And you have my solemn affidavit. You'll go equal shares in the treasure.
Treasure. I'll strike a bargain. Your lives for passage back to England. Land me on the coast of Cornwall, hard by the Benbow Inn. Before I pass on, I've a favour to return to a lad by the name of Jim Hawkins, who did me this.
Here, you.
What?
You have a bargain. Make haste.
Follow me!
Grab firearms and powder.
Shelter for them anywhere!
Find that hole there. Old Bruce stepped into that and broke his leg. Had to shoot him, we did, from the screaming of it.
It fair gives me a chill, it do. He sees more with none than I do with one.
He's gone. 'Twere a ghost all along.
Hold fast! Flint's face! If those be his eyes, why that be his nose. It says here, from the nose to the toes, points the way to the treasure. From the nose to the toes.
I say, let's run for the boat.
Why, you blind sheep? This is what we're looking for. The gold be there.
Ha! Can't you see I'm down here?
Treasure!
Belay your boat, crazy scum! Where is it, barbecue? Hey, push away.
The goal, I'm John, the goal.
What are we waiting for? Show us the gold!
Hey, the medallion, where's the treasure? Here, Penny! Follow me! Give us a hand! Down here!
Long John! Where are you, Long John?
Treasure of an empire! And it's mine! All mine!
I won't kill you, Jim. It'll just be your eyes. You're right, Jim. That passage is blind. You put me into darkness. It'll be quick, Jim. Mine was. Does the sight of me eyes sicken you, boy? Is your little heart beating like mine was on the mast that time? Have you ever wondered what it's like not to look at the sand and the sea, always to wear the cloak of night?
You're soon to know, boys!
Avast, you doublooners! It's scallywag time for, thou mateys, who thou'st...
With respect, Mr. Wigglesworth, I think everyone would understand if the code of behavior was more relaxed in these circumstances, right? Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Cheatham?
As this is a eulogy and a memoriam, having Mr. Wigglewop speak at his own speed would be acceptable.
And for clarity, I mean, what good is a service if no one understands what the speaker is saying, including the speaker?
Proceed, Reginald.
Yes, we are gathered here today to remember Captain Calico Drake.
This ought to be good.
No worries. I googled, write your own eulogy. He'll be fine. He literally only has to insert adjectives, persons, places, or things.
Sadly, we are all gathered here today to remember Captain Calico Drake. He was... It came right out of the floor. Hello? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Gads, is that what I sound like?
Oh boy.
Where was I? Oh yes. Captain Calico Drake. Alas, poor Calico, I knew you well. Well, sort of. He didn't dress well. Oh well, let's move on.
Is this real? I mean, is he kidding?
Drake had a life. Drake was a person. Yes. And infected people's lives. Sort of. He was a devoted pirate person and pirate.
Oh boy. If I could inject, Mr. Cheatham?
Please.
Can I have 5 minutes with Mr. Wigglesworth? What are you reading?
Drake's obituary.
Yes, I know. You are literally reading what I gave you with no interjection about the captain.
Oh. I was supposed to?
Yes!
I thought you just did the work for me. You know, it sounded curiously like Mad Libs.
Well, it better sound curiously like a eulogy and soon, or Mr. Cheatham will bring an end to this very quickly. We need someone to step into the spotlight with something unique, something piratey. Haven't you been watching the movie?
Long John Silver, yes, piratey. Yes, no worries. I know just the thing.
Now, if we can continue.
Yes, by all means.
Is this real? I mean, is he kidding?
You're all probably wondering why I'm out here on the end of this plank.
Oh Lord, this ought to end well.
Well, it's because my grandfather was a pirate. You know, when we first reconnected, he told me to remember 3 things. First, he said, under no circumstances does a pirate speak with a ninja. Unless he first decapitates said ninja and uses his head like a sock puppet.
Oh boy.
Second, no pirate shall ever drive a minivan. unless he drives the said minivan into a tavern, or into the side of a tavern. And third, pirates do not say please or thank you. The phrase, "Yar, I'll probably kill you tomorrow," is an acceptable alternative.
Well, he's right on all of those.
Perfectly acceptable. He got those right.
My great... Oh, yes. My great-grandfather was a great pirate, in case you didn't guess. He wasn't known for his dental hygiene, although he did use strong rum and salt water as mouthwash. But anything minty fresh was strictly forbidden. He was a snappy dresser, sort of.
Oh, Lord.
Even when he chose clothing, if it smelled bad or looked worse. Or if it was clean. In fact, dousing oneself in beer was a perfectly acceptable form of replacement for a shower. He wasn't a poet. Unless he read it from a bathroom wall. He never went shopping, unless by shopping you mean stabbing things.
Can we get to it, Reginald?
Oh, yes. I just wanted to add...
The island of dead and buried treasures is ahead.
Yo-ho, Mr. Bones! Standard docking procedures! Retract all moorings, sails, and rudders!
Gladly.
Oh, you have to be kidding me.
I did not say to retract the plank, Mr. Bones.
I know.
Well, it's over and done with now.
You did that on purpose, Mr. Bones.
Well, on purpose are strong words, so yes.
Well, mateys, Reggie is apparently going to be the first on the island. So let's get you back to the movie until we're ready to retrieve, sadly, the body of Captain Drake. You watch this, and we'll be ready in just a few minutes.
I hate the water. The water is so wet.
Did he say he hated the water, Mr. Bones?
Let's turn a hose on him.
No. He said he just hated how much the water separated him from his grandfather.
I hate you, Calico Drake. If hate were people, I'd be China.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Cheatham, to his benefit, the entire crew looks up to him.
Stand by with that hose.
Well, Captain Drake always said he was surrounded by idiots.
Well, in that case, I'm sure you'll be glad to know that those idiots look up to him as a role model.
Don't we have a break coming up?
Well, this will all be over soon. And speaking of being over, let's get you to the conclusion of Long John Silver.
You know, if this was Charlie's Angels, I would send my angels in on assignment.
Hey, Davey!
What is it, Jack?
Did you hear what the captain is doing on the Dead and Buried Treasures Facebook page?
No, what?
He's giving away free passes for haunted Halloween attractions in a new contest throughout the month of October.
Really? That's a hell of a lot of savings for the crew. How does he do it?
I know. When the show airs its watch parties on Wednesdays and Fridays on Facebook, sometime during the course of the night, Captain Drake will sign in the chat room and give everyone the code.
And then what?
Well, you would need to email us with the code when he gives it.
So everything is time-stamped?
Yes. And the first correct response to the captain from the watch party receives free passes to one of the haunted attractions in the Pittsburgh area, including Allen's Haunted Hayrides, Rich's Fright Farm, or the Haunted Hills Estate.
Wow, that is spooktacular, and just in time for Halloween.
And that's not all. All of the contestants for the show who write in are automatically entered into a grand prize drawing that will be revealed during our Halloween special on the 30th, so you can use them on Halloween. But you have to attend our Facebook watch parties.
What's the grand prize?
The grand prize winner receives passes to all 3 haunted attractions.
Wow! And if the cost of those attractions attractions, that saves a bundle. It's like 3 theme parks.
I know! It's a buried treasure in itself!
And just a short drive away.
Jack! Mr. Bones, quiet down. I need to sign into our Facebook chat room and do a little business.
No problem,
Yes,
Captain!
sir, no problem, sir.
Well, I gotta run, Mr. Bones.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, wait! Mr. Bones, you're going to sign into the watch party and wait, aren't you?
No, I would never do that.
Yeah, me neither. So, nice weather we're having, right?
Yes, it's cooler, but I like cool nights. Sometimes it rains and
Mr. Bones, you're breaking up. I'll call you back.
What the? Oh, no, you don't. I gotta run, Jack. I'm talking to myself.
Hey, where are those two? I can't ever get any reception.
Don't you wish you had a time machine? Because if you're enjoying Dead and Buried Treasures now while stuffing your face with that cheese popcorn, you could have gone back to the beginning of the night and enjoyed our pre-show as well. Walk the Plank. Walk the Plank takes you behind the scenes with series creator Eric Sprouse, Captain Calico Drake himself, as he reveals thrifty, low-budget special effects and how the show is made. Behind the scenes. Plus, host Rich Kanji takes your phone calls where you can ask your questions to the captain about upcoming shows as they gear you for the night ahead. So that time machine might have come in handy. Instead, you bought that ice cream maker that's collecting dust in the kitchen because your kids just had to have Dairy Queen and now you're paying the price. But if you remember next time, you too can watch Walk the Plank, the pre-show for Dead and Buried Treasures, and it's on about a half hour before the captain is. Plus, you can win free stuff. Just think about it, which is exactly what you should have done with that ice cream maker.
Don't miss Walk the Plank, the sister show of Dead and Buried Treasures, as it gears you up for the night ahead, 1/2 hour before Dead and Buried Treasures on most local affiliates.
Now available, the first season of Dead and Buried Treasures on DVD. That's right, all you horror enthusiasts. If old movies are your thing, and even weirder pirates and ghosts, we have the perfect gift for Christmas, birthdays, Father's Day, Mother's Day. Oh, hell, it's perfect for any holiday. Get one for Arbor Day.
Excellent. I love watching those funeral scenes from like the top of a castle where no one can see you and always sticking me nose in where it's not welcome.
Starring Christopher Lee, Vincent Price, Fay Ray, Dick Miller, Richard Boone, Beautiful Women, Killer Robots, Abbott and Costello, Scrooge, Zombies, featuring the directing works of George Romero, Francis Ford Coppola, Agatha Christie, and a whole lot more. Just $79.95. But the good news is the postage is paid anywhere in the continental United States. So what are you waiting for? Get yours today and prepare yourselves for laughs.
Things like this always turn out great for us.
Just drop us a line on Facebook for details. You won't regret it, but your wallet might. That's pirate talk, you know.
Arr, we asked, and you responded.
Hey, this is Saul Kummel from Pittsburgh. I just want to tell you guys, I really love the Dead and Buried Treasure Show. I love all the old monster movies. It really takes me back to when I was a kid, and now I'm able to tell my friends, you guys got to check this show out, and it'll bring back so many memories for you. Let me tell you, too, Calico Drake is hilarious, although I tell you what, Jack really makes the show. He just busts Calico Drake every chance he gets, and I love it. Keep up the good work, guys. I will be shanghaied into your crew as long as the show is on. Thanks very much.
Hi, I wanted to call in and just tell you that I just absolutely love watching Dead and Buried Treasures. I watch it with my kids, and my kids just think the bird is awesome. And I myself love watching the ghost and horror movies. It brings back a lot of memories. I used to watch those with my parents, and I just think the show is awesome, and we need more shows like that. Hi, I just thought I'd call and tell you I am enjoying your monster movies. They're great. And also, I love Drake. Hope to see more of you. Bye.
There are no further messages.
Operators are standing by. Call now.
Captain's log. Sea date, October 21st century. We are discovering more and more of these haunted attractions as we near Halloween, particularly in the Pittsburgh area. So we've decided to investigate them one by one. A peculiar attraction near the West Virginia border, but just a stone's throw from Pittsburgh, looking to initiate contact.
So Fright Farm is celebrating its 31st anniversary this year, which is pretty big for a haunted house. You know, 31 is kind of big for Halloween people. It has run every single Halloween season since 1989, making it one of the older haunted attractions in America, and especially over here on the East Coast. Fright Farm appeals to a lot of locals around here. We've got people coming from Pittsburgh. University of West Virginia has lots and lots of students who come out here every year to celebrate Halloween. And this is just a really big, beautiful property. It draws people from all over the western Pennsylvania area, and a huge part of that is our age, 31 years. That's 2 generations of people who've brought their kids, brought their family, brought their parents out to Fright Farm. And you know, as you hook those generations in, just like any big theme park or anything, they just keep coming. They keep coming. They keep bringing their new friends, and people love it here, so we gotta give them some stuff to take home. T-shirts, hats, patches, sunglasses, flippy floppies, anything you can think of. People like to wear a little Fright Farm with them all year. One of the biggest ones was creating an entirely outdoor attraction, which is one of the things we're the most proud of in terms of safety this season. We have no indoor segments throughout our attractions, so trying to come up with something that is satisfying to everybody that's also entirely outside is not the easiest. Also working outdoors through all of the elements, extreme heat, lots of rain, things like that. We've definitely been held back by a lot of those sorts of things. So we have hand sanitizer stations set up all over the property at the beginning and end of all of our attractions. We're training our actors very specifically to maintain some level of social distancing while they're scaring. All of our performers who are in proximity of any guests will be wearing masks. We're also asking that everybody follow state guidelines for masking up while they're here at Fright as well. It's you know, every time you run a season at any haunted attraction, you discover a new hurdle, some kind of new obstacle. And with 30 years of that, you really have an idea of what you're doing. A lot of the staff here have been here for decades. There are many people on our management team who helped to build the mansion here at Fright Farm in the very beginning. So the experience is not just there from the whole establishment, but a lot of our individual team members, they've just seen it. They've seen it all. They know what happens. They know the crazy shenanigans people get into and the way that things function at a large haunt like this, and they just know how to jump over that. So it's that sharing of knowledge from the old guys to the new guys, bringing in ideas from other haunted houses and mixing it with just the experience of knowing how specifically Fright Farm really runs. Because one of our major attractions is closed this year, we've gotten to give a lot of tender loving care to some of our other attractions. Our Haunted Hayride being the one I think has gotten the most love this year. We've brought in a lot of elements of immersive theater into our show, so direct interactions with our actors, a lot of improv type performance things. Several major new sets, especially along the hayride and out behind the house, the hallowed grounds. We've built a whole new cemetery with a giant church in it. We've got a mad scientist laboratory on the haunted hayride. A lot of new masks, entire brand new set of costumes for this season. It is a whole new show.
Pirate approved! A night of thrills and chills this Halloween season. See you there!
Drake. Oh my God, I am so winded. I feel like I've been searching for you forever.
Well, welcome back. Why are you so out of breath?
I've been looking all over for you.
No, you haven't. You fell into the water a few moments ago. The boat is right over there.
I hate pirates.
Oh my God, is that why you're so winded? My God, you're out of shape, man. Your generation is so entitled. Would you like a note excusing you from gym class?
Look, Captain, I have a problem that I was hoping you could help me with.
Oh, I don't know. You left me behind to rot on this island.
To rot? Come on, Captain Drake. That was a joke. You know, just making you laugh.
You left me with a pistol and one bullet, along with a note. Funny.
Yes, I guess that is strong. But I didn't load it.
Look, I think we need to reevaluate things here, Reginald. I'm not sure you're ready for the captain's chair yet. Hell, I don't think you're ready to mow my lawn. And I don't even own grass or land. Did you even talk like a pirate tonight?
Does screaming count?
Look, Reginald, I admired your initiative, that of a pirate, but I don't think this is going to work out. If I die and place you in command, I'm fairly sure my ship will be close behind me. In pieces.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm actually kind of glad that you didn't use that one shot I left behind, Pap-Pap.
Oh, I used it. I took a shot at you as you were sailing away into the sunset. But I hit Yeoman Anders on the deck, so I considered it a plus.
You know, that's why he wasn't at roll call.
Regardless, you're on land most of the time, and you're not exactly what us pirates call ship shape. But I'll think of something, Reginald. Maybe when I'll die, I'll just leave you the money and not the ship.
Oh, yes. Well, you have to do what you have to do. I mean, are you sure you wouldn't want to try again?
I'd rather light myself on fire.
Ah, Captain!
Hello, Jack!
Ah, you're alive!
I am indeed!
I might be in a bit of legal trouble here, Pap-Pap.
No doubt. What happened?
Well, you managed to climb out of a bottomless pit.
I managed to, what?
Climb out
of
a bottomless pit.
Of a what?
A bottomless pit.
A bottomless pit? Yes.
Yes, bottomless.
Ah, we all thought you were dead!
Aye. Well, I did manage to climb out just when you thought it was bottomless. It wasn't. How far are we into the movie, Jack?
Ah, near the finale, sir.
Well, let's not waste time. Let's get everyone back to the movie and the conclusion.
Captain? You're alive!
Everyone seems so surprised.
Surprise!
Well, welcome back. Don't look under your bed.
Why?
Oh, no reason.
This is your doing. Reginald, why don't you get us back to the movie?
Oh, yes. Thou shouldst getteth back to the moving pictures, arg, whilst you enjoy Long John Silver, we will returneth to the ship.
Oh yes, very pirate-like.
Thank God, maybe I have a little pirate in me.
I'm sure you have.
Captain!
All of you understand the movie we're watching tonight, right? It's a pirate movie. Long John Silver? Wasn't sure you knew that, since Reginald is speaking Latin, or Klingon, I think.
Well, I, for one, am glad to see you back, Captain. So many things have happened since you left. Well, one of the most ironic things was the octopus, and I had to single-handedly fight it off. I don't know what everybody else was doing, because I was the only one present when it happened. But sad to say, I managed to...
Have you all gone daft? Killing your own kind.
He took what was mine.
The first man what makes a move can count amongst his traitor. A ball from this pistol. We want no captain now. We've been through this together. We goes out together. All of us shares equal. Even Jim there. Where be the lad? And his real hands. Lost the lad. Lost hands. Not one doubloon, not one jewel leaves this island till that lad be found.
Looks like he's dead. He's no use to us. Dead or alive, he is my bait to catch the barracuda called Silver.
Ahoy! Mendoza! Set the lad free, and I'll surrender to him.
Show yourself first, Silver.
Long John,
matey. You're free, lad.
I can't let you do this, Long John. We've got a chance. We can run for it.
There'll be no trickery. I've given my word.
I won't go. They'll kill you.
You'll obey orders.
I refuse. I'm going back.
Now go join the others. Quiet, lad. Quiet.
You're going to fight?
Aye. Pieces of bait they want. Pieces of bait they'll have. But through their innards.
But you can't. Long John's down there.
Ahoy!
Long John! Where are you, Long John?
Ahoy! Matey! We did 'em in! There we did 'em in! Every yellow-livered one of them!
Helpless as newborn lambs.
Now your legs be as useless as mine.
We finished them. The rest took to the surf, trying to reach their boats. Yeah, and we're taken by the sharks.
Arbalay. El Toro, you pledged to peel my skin from me like a mango. When you seem to be the riper of the two. We'll maroon him here and leave the vultures to do the peeling.
This is now a happy day. Long John Silver no more go away. He stay here with plenty gold. Eat good food, get fat and old.
We'll be leaving you, gentlemen, to your port and pipes.
A pirate's lot is not a happy one when he's hanging dead. In the noonday.
My friend. Oh, Silver. I've been waiting for an opportunity to thank you for the very generous donation that you made to Government House for arming the harbor against pirates.
As an honest citizen with property to protect, it be my duty.
Your health, gentlemen.
And yours, Excellency.
Gentlemen, your attention. The Reverend Monasta has come here to join in holy wedlock His Purity Pinker and the Honourable Long John Silver.
You old son of a gun! 'Tis mutiny. Miss Pinker, I'm honored to be a witness at your wedding.
Thank you, Your Excellency. There's no one I'd like better. Isn't that right, Long John?
He went that way. Him and Jim.
Not again!
Goodbye, ladies! Good luck to ye!
Well, as always, it's been a pleasure, sort of, Captain Drake. I will be in touch for my fees in the future. Goodbye.
Nothing like watching a great pirate movie about real pirates who know how to speak pirate. Aye, Reggie?
Well, if it's any consolation, no one speaks pirate better than you, Captain.
Well, it takes a cunning,
evil
pirate to speak like that, Reginald. Robert Newton is in a class by himself.
My great aunt always said that was you through and through. Came out of the womb that way, sideways. She always said that the family wasn't entirely sure there wasn't a twin in there that you knocked off.
You know, I don't know what makes you so stupid, but it really works.
Thanks. You know, Pap, again, I really am sorry that I forgot about you back there on the island. You know, they say don't try this at home, so that's why I'm always coming over here to try new things at your place.
Right. Well, 2 wrongs don't make a right. Take your parents, for example.
Captain!
Yes. Where are you off? Where are you off to now?
Well, my uncle wants me to join him in a career of magic.
I like that. So you'll be disappearing?
Oh, Captain, you're always so funny.
I am?
Like magic tricks, Reginald?
Oh, yes. In fact, here's one right now. Pick a number between 1 and 10.
6.
Well, don't tell me, Mr. Bones.
If he gets this trick correct, I'll swab the poop deck.
In fact, let's let our viewers at home do the same thing. Pick a number between 1 and 10. Any number. Everyone got it?
Yes.
Yes.
Pick a number, but don't say it. And you at home, pick a number between 1 and 10, okay? All right. Now, add 8.
Surprised they can do the math.
Don't tell me what you have. Don't tell me. Okay. You got your new number?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Now, subtract 3.
Subtract 3.
Right. Subtract 3. Okay. Got your new number?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Last step. Subtract your original number that you first chose.
This had better be good.
All right. Got it.
Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Is your new number 5?
Well, yes, that's amazing! Oh my God! That's really amazing! That's really good, Reginald!
Right.
Yes, that's it!
Oh, unexpected! It's amazing!
That's amazing!
I know! I got magic! I do magic!
That's really good,
How is that possible? Did you ladies at home get that? 5? You did? What do you mean back up the DVR?
You're missing your calling, Reggie. That is a magic trick.
But Jack.
How do you?
Jack and Mr. Bones probably had completely different numbers, right?
3. 3 for me.
7.
And people at home. Thousands viewing this probably had something completely different too, right?
Captain, that's the magic.
I'll be back.
Where are you going, Captain Drake?
To the poop deck.
I'll get my camera.
Oh, that's all right, Calico. Being so close to retirement, I know it can be confusing, but it's in the blood.
You know, I wanted to be a stand-up comedian.
A what?
A stand-up comedian. Quick, what's green and has 3 wheels?
I don't,
Grass! I lied about the wheels.
Anyway, I've changed my mind. I'm not retiring.
You're not?
I'm not even sure I could with the curse and all. Although I was at an ATM the other day, and this old lady asked me to help check her balance, so I pushed her over.
Calico, have you ever considered AA?
AA is for quitters.
And the movie for next week, Captain?
Oh, yes. You know, why do we bother talking about the movie for next time? We never show the right one. We've been trying to show that Jack Palance Jack the Ripper movie for months now, and we weren't supposed to show... weren't we supposed to show Plan 9 this time? Plan 9 from outer space?
Well, a lot happened, sir.
But the good news is our Halloween show is just around the corner.
Ah, yes. Yes, that was the magic word. Now I got me spark back. Where were we?
I was just leaving.
Are you still here?
Well, until next time, it's a pirate's life for me.
And a parrot's life for me.
And a magician's life for me.
Oh yes, a magician's life. And I'm going to be an astronaut. See, it's fun when we just say things.
Here, I'll show you some magic. Ready? 1, 2...
Just out of curiosity, where did he go, Captain?
You know, I don't really know, Jack, but, I'm sure I'll be okay.
Really? Manual labor? Well, this is appropriate. A Home Depot. Construction? I don't think... Oh my, he's pretty.
And remember, mateys, this is a family show, and it's all about family. We're a family here on Dead and Buried Treasures. We do everything for family, don't we, Jack? And don't laugh if you think that's funny. Think about the someone who has no family. Ask them what they think. Ask them to be part of your family. Kind of like the way we ask you to be part of ours. Just make sure they want to be part of your family before you take them in. Otherwise, it's kidnapping.
Aw, that's sweet, Captain. What do you call Reggie?
A mistake. And we'll see you next time on Dead and Buried Treasures, where it's Halloween all year long.
Should we launch, sir? Sir?
No. Let the captain have his fun. It took us long enough to find him. Now we wait.
Sir?
To follow him to the island. To learn about his strengths and weaknesses and the island. Soon, Captain Drake. Very, very soon.
It's the Pirate's Booty, our after show, seen immediately after Dead and Buried Treasures ends. Captain Calico Drake and series creator Eric Sprouse take your calls for up to an hour, answering questions about the series or whatever's on your mind about the Swashbucklers' haunt, the club, convention appearances, and much more. That's our after show, The Pirate's Booty, taking your booty calls till the wee hours of the morning, immediately following Dead and Buried Treasures on most affiliates.
Avast, ye mateys! I am Calico Drake, captain of the Swashbucklers' Haunt and host of Dead and Buried Treasures every Friday and Saturday night at 11, reminding you that your entries for the second annual Bethel Park Halloween decorating contest are coming up fast, so put those artistic skills to the test, me hearties. This year, you need to draw, well, me! Because I am a celebrity.
Captain, that is not true.
Sure it is.
No, Captain, it's not.
It's not?
No.
Well, why not? Certainly a man of my stature should guide the way for Halloween, since we host monster movies on Friday and Saturday night right here on BPTV.
But that's not the contest, Captain. The contest is for Halloween decorations. And you should submit your nominations soon, as judging takes place from October 23rd through November 1st. Winners will be announced at the November 9th council meeting, so get in contact with us as soon as possible.
I'll be the judge, of course.
No you won't.
No, I won't. And why is that, Jack?
Probably because you're a pirate and your reputation precedes you, Captain.
Excellent.
Oh boy. So get those entries in, mateys.
Nominations for decorations should be sent to Janet Davin at jdavin@bethelpark.net or by calling 412-831-6800, extension 211. Again, nominations for decorations should be sent to Janet Davin at jdavin@bethelpark.net or by calling 412-831-6800, extension 211.
And make sure to watch Dead and Buried Treasures Friday and Saturday nights at 11, where it's Halloween all year long. But your decorations don't need to stay up that long.
Oh boy. Hey, Davey!
What is it, Jack?
Did you hear what the captain is doing on the Dead and Buried Treasures Facebook page?
No, what?
He's giving away free passes for haunted Halloween attractions in a new contest throughout the month of October.
Really? That's a hell of a lot of savings for the crew. How does he do it?
I know. When the show airs its watch parties on Wednesdays and Fridays on Facebook, sometime during the course of the night, Captain Drake will sign in the chat room and give everyone the code.
And then what?
Well, you would need to email us with the code when he gives it.
So everything is time-stamped?
Yes. And the first correct response to the captain from the watch party receives free passes to one of the haunted attractions in the Pittsburgh area, including Allen's Haunted Hayrides, Rich's Fright Farm, or the Haunted Hills Estate.
Wow, that is spooktacular, and just in time for Halloween.
And that's not all. All of the contestants for the show who write in are automatically entered into a grand prize drawing that will be revealed during our Halloween special on the 30th, so you can use them on Halloween. But you have to attend our Facebook watch parties.
What's the grand prize?
The grand prize winner receives passes to all 3 haunted attractions.
Wow! And at the cost of those attractions, that saves a bundle. It's like 3 theme parks.
I know. It's a buried treasure in itself.
And just a short drive away.
Jack! Mr. Bones, quiet down. I need to sign into our Facebook chat room and do a little business.
No problem,
Yes,
Captain.
sir. No problem, sir.
Well, I gotta run, Mr. Bones.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, wait. Mr. Bones, you're going to sign into the watch party and wait, aren't you?
No, I would never do that.
Yeah, me neither. So, nice weather we're having, right?
Yes, it's cooler, but I like cool nights. Sometimes it rains and
Mr. Bones, you're breaking up. I'll call you back.
What the? Oh, no, you don't. I gotta run, Jack. I'm talking to myself.
Hey, where are those two? I can't ever get any reception. Avast, ye mateys! I am Calico Drake, captain of the Swashbuckler's Haunt and host of Dead and Buried Treasures every Friday and Saturday night at 11, reminding you that your entries for the second annual Bethel Park Halloween Decorating Contest are coming up fast, so put those artistic skills to the test, me hearties. This year, you need to draw, well, me! Because I am a celebrity.
Captain, that is not true.
Sure it is.
No, Captain, it's not.
It's not?
No.
Well, why not? Certainly a man of my stature should guide the way for Halloween, since we host monster movies on Friday and Saturday night right here on BPTV.
But that's not the contest, Captain. The contest is for Halloween decorations. And you should submit your nominations soon, as judging takes place from October 23rd through November 1st. Winners will be announced at the November 9th council meeting, so get in contact with us as soon as possible.
I'll be the judge, of course.
No you won't.
No, I won't. And why is that, Jack?
Probably because you're a pirate and your reputation precedes you, Captain.
Excellent.
Oh boy. So get those entries in, mateys.
Nominations for decorations should be sent to Janet Davin at jdavin@bethelpark.net or by calling 412-831-6800, extension 211. Again, nominations for decorations should be sent to Janet Davin at jdavin@bethelpark.net or by calling 412-831-6800, extension 211.
And make sure to watch Dead and Buried Treasures Friday and Saturday nights at 11, where it's Halloween all year long. But your decorations don't need to stay up that long.
Oh boy.